Hello everybody, I am Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone and welcome back to another YouTube video where tonight I'll be commentating the first half between the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers. Sunday Night Football action here from Week 7 of the 2021-22 NFL season. The Colts come into this game at 2-4. The 49ers come into this game at 2-3. Trey Lance is in action tonight. Jimmy Garoppolo returning from his injury. He is back. And take a look at new 49ers kicker Joey Sly. He was 14 for 14 on pregame attempts. Michael Badgley, the newly acquired kicker for the Colts, was 16 for 23. We'll get to more on Badgley in a moment. Former practice squad kicker for the Colts back in 2018. Got released, picked up by the Chargers, played for the Titans this year. Got released by Tennessee, and then ended up joining the Colts last week. Heavy rain here at Levi Stadium. As we're ready to get this game underway with the punter, Ricardo Sanchez, to kick things off. 31 kickoffs this year, 15 have been returned. And Trent Cannon in his fourth NFL season, former Jet, Panther, and Raven to kick things off. Trent Cannon, he's actually a pretty underrated special teams player. 49ers wearing their alternate uniforms at home as San Francisco play their second Sunday night game of the season. We are underway. Here is the kickoff, and Cannon will come out of the end zone and return it to the 22-yard line where he's brought down by two white uniforms. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo, again returning from that injury, ranked 26th out of 32. Then we have the rookie Elijah Mitchell, Kyle Juszczyk, Deebo Samuel, who's been great in the receiving game. Then Brandon Ayuk, the other receiver, Ross Dwelley, the tight end, George Kittle still out. So Ross Dwelley will have the honor of potentially catching a touchdown on National Tight End Day, and a very good offensive line, Mike McGillicuddy, Alex Mack, the newly acquired center, and of course, Trent Williams, the left tackle. First and 10 for the 49ers, and Mitchell will fake it. Garoppolo off the play action will throw to Samuel for a gain of 9, brought down by Kenny Moore. And that's a gain of 9 for Deebo Samuel. Good play action play here. He kind of fooled me. I thought Mitchell got the handoff to the right. Garoppolo able to pull it back, roll out to his left a little bit. He's able to find Samuel for a gain of 9. Now Mitchell gets it, and his first carry goes for a first down and a gain of 4. It'll be first down for the 49ers. Garoppolo's season, 66 completion percentage, 925 yards, 5 touchdowns to 2 picks. 96.9 rating, and again, he missed Week 5 against the Cardinals with a calf injury, and then last week San Francisco had their bye week. First and 10. Mitchell in the backfield along with Juszczyk, and Mitchell will get his second carry. In this one, he's going to power forward for a gain of about 5. The 49ers trying to get this clock rolling a little bit as we look at the Colts defense now. DeForest Buckner, that's pretty cool. A revenge game for DeForest Buckner, who signed with the Colts last offseason. Darius Leonard, the quick linebacker. There was some news regarding the Colts defense this week. Andrew Zendejo, the former Viking and Eagle, he is the starting safety for the Colts. Juwan Blackman tore his ACL during practice on Tuesday and is out for the rest of the year. So the Colts now, without their starting free safety, and Garoppolo off his second completion, off the play action, hits Trent Sherfield for a first down. But yeah, no Blackman. Again, he tore his ACL Tuesday during practice. So now Andrew Zendejo, again, former Viking and Eagle, called off the practice squad, making his Colts regular season debut tonight. Again, good play action by Garoppolo. He's trying not to put a lot of pressure on that ankle, and you certainly don't blame him for doing that. They're going to split Juszczyk out to the left, and they're going to do a little end around here to Brandon Ayuk, and Ayuk will get blockers, and Ayuk goes flying. Oh, my goodness, what a hit. Ayuk looks like he'll get about 4. He went flying. It was a nice play, nice little end around here. Who made the hit? Kenny Moore. Oh, my goodness. It is Kenny Moore who sends Brandon Ayuk into outer space. Unreal hit. Not sure what you like to see Frank Reich heading into his 4th season as Colts head coach. 5 seconds to go on the play clock. Juszczyk looked like it was trying to audible. Garoppolo will take the snap with the second left. Just gets it off. Mitchell with the carry. Finds the open hole. Mitchell to the 40. And he's tripped up at the 28-yard line. Elijah Mitchell with not a bad run there. Able to find the open hole and get about 15 on that one. Take a look again here on the replay. Kenny Moore. He just got blocked by Ross Dwelly, and that's what opened up the hole for Mitchell. And he's able to juke over to his left and pick up the first down. First and 10, ball placed at the 27. And this one will be a carry and another first down for Mitchell. A gain of 13. Yeah. Darius Leonard. Trying to go in for the tackle there, but got met at the line by number 76. That is Jalen Moore. So first attempt for the 49ers now in the red zone. Handoff goes Mitchell up the middle. Mitchell to the 5, and he dives in for the touchdown. Elijah Moore. What a drive for the rookie. Elijah Mitchell. I apologize. I've been calling him Elijah Moore. He's the rookie on the Cardinals, but it is Elijah Mitchell for the touchdown. And this is a nice run. Great blocking by San Francisco. The rain is going to play a factor. We're going to see a lot of runs tonight, and Mitchell with a fantastic run up the middle, made the move around Sendejo, and is able to get into the end zone. So here is Joey Sly. Robbie Gould's still on injured reserve for a couple of more weeks. Joey Sly out for the extra point, and he shanked it right. No good. He was 23 for 23 during the pregame, and he misses his first extra point as a 49er. How about that? But it is Mitchell scoring the touchdown, giving San Francisco the 6-0 lead. The Colts coming up on offense when we come back. All right, so in commercial break. And let's check the rest of the NFL scores from earlier. How about that? It's the NHL scores and NBA scores later on in the broadcast. But first, I want to recap the NFL scores from earlier today, in which there were quite a few. A lot of teams beginning their bye weeks, and we're having quite a bit of bye weeks from now up until around week 13. We're going to have quite a bit of bye weeks. But the Packers beat the football team 24-10. The Giants beat the Panthers 25-3. The Titans beat the Chiefs 27-3. The Bengals beating the Ravens 41-17. Cincinnati your brand new number 1 seed in the AFC. I don't think that's going to last very long, of course, but hey, the Bengals are leading the AFC. Remarkable stuff. The Patriots beating the Jets 54-13. Yeah, that was a beatdown and a half. The Falcons beat the Dolphins 30-28 off a last-second field goal by Younghoe Koo. Matthew Stafford got his revenge against the Lions. Jared Goff falls to 0-7 on the year, so it's Detroit 28-19. Rams won that one. The Raiders still with a surprising start. 5-2 record, beating the Eagles 33-22. Tom Brady threw 600 touchdowns. The Bucs destroyed the Bears 38-3. And the first ever NFL game to end in a 31-5 final. That's right. The Cardinals beat the Texans 31-5. They advanced to 7-0 with the game on Thursday Night Football. I will not be able to commentate the Thursday Night Football game this week because I have a very unique opportunity of my own occurring regarding broadcasting. But anyway, yeah, I will not be commentating Thursday night. And I actually had a college tour earlier today, so I wasn't able to obviously call an afternoon game. But I figured I'd hop on for the first half of the 49ers Colts game. Sly will kick this one off in a touchback. The rain is really starting to pick up here. Don't be surprised if we have like a rushing to throwing of like 50 rushes to like 15 passes. It's looking like it could be that type of game. Carson Wentz coming out. Jack Doyle, the tight end, along with Mo Alley-Cox. Mo Alley-Cox caught a touchdown. Was it last week against the Texans, or was it 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. When they played the Texans, Mo Alley-Cox caught a touchdown. Here's Carson Wentz. What's up, Andrew? Thanks for stopping by. Jack Doyle put in motion. Handoff goes. Jonathan Taylor, the second-year running back out of Wisconsin, will pick up 2. And 49ers saying they have the football. No signal from the officials yet, and now a lot of 49ers are saying they got it. Let's see. Is this a fumble? It is! San Francisco's got it! Unreal! What even happened here? First play from scrimmage. Oh, it was punched out. The 49ers must have fell on top of it. Wow, punched out by Josh Norman. Former Pro Bowl corner there. Getting the turnover. I couldn't see who recovered it, but San Francisco gets it again off the fumble from Josh Norman, who was signed by San Francisco during the last week of the preseason. Well, there you go. So San Francisco gets the turnover, 1st and 10. And Garoppolo and the offense back out there at the 28. Handoff goes to Mitchell. Oh, look at Elijah Mitchell. He's on a roll down to the 16. 12-yard run. The kid has speed. But, yeah, more. Good carry. Gets the blocks up ahead. Takes it over to the right side. And very nice run by Elijah Mitchell, who has 6 rushes for 69 yards right now. And now it looks like we're going to get a flag. I don't know if the play clock expired. The play clock looks to be expired on the NBC scoreboard. Now the clock is still running in that regard, so I don't really know what the issue is here. There's Kyle Shanahan, the 49ers head coach. Referee stop and play here. I think there was an issue with the clock. And yeah, there was. So we're going to reset the play clock to 9:14 instead of 8:59. I was about to say the clock was definitely running when it shouldn't have been. So 1st and 10 for San Francisco after that little mishap. 49ers have Deebo Samuel will split up in the backfield, and Samuel will make the reception with the spin move. He'll go back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe loses a yard due to progress. That's a Quarrier with the tackle. I think they're going to put Samuel back at the line of scrimmage. And it's second down coming up. Now, the real question is, if San Francisco has to kick a field goal, do they? After the missed field goal by Sly and the horrible conditions, you wonder. Second and 10. We'll put Dwaley in the backfield, and they're gonna figure to Mitchell. Garoppolo rolling out off the bootleg. He's got to throw it away, and that one will bounce off the cleat of Deebo Samuel and incomplete. So third and 10. If Garoppolo re-aggravates his ankle and can't continue the rest of the way, we have Nate Sudfeld, former Eagle and football team quarterback, as the backup for the 49ers. Again, Trey Lance is inactive tonight with an injury suffered a couple weeks ago against the Cardinals. And then for the Colts, Brett Hundley will be in at QB in case Carson Wentz gets injured. Here's Garoppolo on third and 10. He'll throw for the end zone and incomplete, just out of the reach of the running back, JaMychal Hasty. Fourth and 10, and it looks like they're going to bring out the field goal unit. I mean, I don't really blame them. I think they should kick the field goal, especially since it's around 30 yards, if not even under that. Yeah, 34-yard attempt for Joey Sly. So they will attempt. Good snap, good hold. Sly makes it. Oh, my, that one almost missed. 9-0 San Francisco off a touchdown and a field goal after Jonathan Taylor fumbled on the first play from scrimmage for the Colts. Wentz is getting the ball back, down 9. Let's see what happens. Okay. Nhl scores are looking like, and obviously game 1 of the World Series is on Tuesday. I'll try to commentate that. If I can, I'll try to do every World Series game. I can pretty much commentate all the World Series games. It's looking like, besides next Saturday and Sunday. Next Saturday, I'm not going to broadcast at all. And then next Sunday, I should be able to. It is Halloween, but I should be able to commentate either a 1 o'clock game, or I'll do what I'm doing this week. I'll just hop on for the Sunday night game. All I know is that next week, which is actually Cowboys and Vikings, that's actually a pretty good game. But, yeah, I'm not going to hop on for a 4:05 game next Sunday because I will be busy from 5 to 7, it's looking like. So, yeah. If I commentate again, it'll be a 1 o'clock game, or I'll just do the Sunday night game. I'm probably going to end up doing the Sunday night game, but we will see what happens there. Okay, but yeah. I already went over the NFL scores. Again, World Series starting on Tuesday. Should at least be able to do the games Tuesday. Maybe not Wednesday because of Power Skate. And then they got off. And then Thursday or Friday. Should be able to do at least game 1 and 3. That's the plan anyway. And then we take a look at the NHL scores. Bruins beating the Sharks 4-3. Predators beating the Wild 5-2. 4 minutes left in the third. The Red Wings beating the Blackhawks 5-2 with a minute left in the second period. And then Islanders and Golden Knights at 10. And the Hornets beat the Nets 111-95 earlier. The Magic have a 67-66 lead over the Knicks. The 76ers beating the Thunder 82-72. And the Celtics beating the Rockets 82-66. Here's the kickoff from Sly. Colts going to get their second drive beginning at the 25 off the touchback. 8:08 to go in the first. So rain continues to pick up here at Levi Stadium. Of course, they have been dealing with powerful winds, and honestly, I'm kind of surprised this game's even going on right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if this game actually gets delayed midway through, like that Chiefs-Bills game did a couple weeks ago. This one, in the backfield, Fred Warner with a big hit, and a loss of 1 for Indianapolis, so the Colts have -1 yards, and we have Nick Bosa working against the left tackle, Eric Fisher coming over from the Chiefs. Bosa getting in the face of Wentz and making him throw off the back foot, and he gave it to Taylor, and he lost the yard. 2nd down and 11. Wentz zips it in there, and it's swatted away. Zach Pascal, the intended man. I want to say that was Emmanuel Mosley? Yeah, it was. Emmanuel Mosley on the coverage. Let me take a look at the 49ers defense real quickly. Nick Bosa ranks 6th in the defensive end category according to Pro Football Focus. Fred Warner, the 33rd linebacker. That's interesting. Whiskey Chart, Jimmy Ward, the safeties. Josh Norman, maybe ranked as the 105th best corner in the league. Quan Williams as well. Norman may have been ranked as the 105th corner heading into today's game, but he was clutch with that forced fumble. Wentz under pressure on 3rd and 11. Steps up, throws deep. Flag is down. Michael Pittman with a catch over Norman. Well, perhaps an announcer jinx towards Josh Norman there. It is the second-year receiver out of Maryland making a tremendous catch. There is a flag. Craig Wolstrand, a referee, and it's against San Francisco. Penalty declined. 1st down. Wentz on 3rd and 11 goes deep to Michael Pittman Jr., and he connects for a 1st down pass way past midfield. Yeah, Colts, they're going to get the ball here around the 25-yard line. That was an unreal throw by Wentz, able to step up and launch it about 40 yards downfield on the money to a receiver that was being held and grabbed. So 1st and 10, they got to mark the ball at the 19. That's a little bit of a forward progress, but they give it to him, and now it is 1st and 10 for the Colts. Again, ball placed at the 19. Handoff goes, inside handoff. Taylor up the middle will go down to the 13. All right. Get down in 4. 6:15 to go in the first. Mo Alley Cox put in motion. Half goes to Taylor. Taylor will plow his way to the 12-yard line. 3rd and about 3 coming up here for the Colts. Even if Indianapolis can kick a field goal, we'll still make it a one-possession game. And this extra point couldn't come back to haunt San Francisco. I actually picked the 49ers to win this game. What's up, Hayne? Thanks for stopping by. Got 3rd and 2 here for the Colts. They're inside the 49ers red zone. All placed at the 12-yard line. Wentz standing back with Taylor in shotgun formation. Wants to take the snap. Handoff goes, and he faked it! And Mo Alley Cox is going to stroll in for the touchdown. Play action throw. Wentz delivers to the 4th-year tight end, and Indianapolis caps off the 6-play, 75-yard drive. 9-6 extra point pending, and this was a fantastic play action by Wentz. Again, they're going to get Mo Alley-Cox wide open in the flat. Working man-to-man, Wisniewski, Tart. Good job by Pittman covering Tart to have Mo Alley-Cox get wide open for the touchdown. So Michael Badgley for the extra point. He nails it down the middle and 2-point game, 9-7. You've had 4 total drives, 3 have resulted in points, and 1 in a turnover. It's been a fun one at Santa Clara so far. 9-7 49ers lead, and we're a little over the halfway mark of the first quarter. We still got plenty of action to go, obviously. This is looking like it's going to be one of those games that's going to finish like 38-35 or something along the lines of that score. I don't know if San Francisco can get 38 now with the missed extra point, but we'll see. Okay. Now we are in commercial break, so we'll get to look over the NBA scores. Basically, the Predators officially beat the Wild 5-2, and then Red Wings beating the Blackhawks 5-2 in the second intermission. All right, Knicks beating the Magic 75-71, 76ers beating the Thunder 87-78, and the Celtics beating the Rockets 89-71. I guess we're still in break. Let me go take a look at my NFL predictions so far for this week. Let's see here. So Thursday Night Football, it's Browns-Broncos. I picked the Browns. I beat the Packers. Beat the football team. I did pick the Panthers over the Giants. I got that one wrong. Did pick the Titans. Beat the Chiefs. 3-1. 3-2. I thought the Ravens would have beaten the Bengals. I guess not. Patriots, that's 4-2. Falcons, 5-2. Rams, 6-2. 7-2 with the Raiders. 8-2 with the Bucs. 9-2 with the Cardinals. So I'm 9-2 prediction-wise this week. Getting the only 2 games getting wrong was Bengals, Ravens, and Giants, Panthers. And I picked the 49ers tonight, and I'm picking the Saints tomorrow over the Seahawks. I might commentate Monday Night Football tomorrow night. I might. I don't know. I know I don't commentate Monday Night Football that much, but I don't know. Seahawks, Saints, I kind of like both teams. Even though Geno Smith's playing, maybe I'll commentate that one tomorrow. Especially since the Bruins aren't on. This one will be coming out to the 24. I probably would have done the Bruins Sharks game started at 7. I would have probably commentated that over this game, if I'm being honest with you. But that was a 1 o'clock game. Bruins ended up winning after going up 3-1 the first. It looked like they were going to blow it, but they ended up blowing it, which is good. Bruins now 3-1 on the year. And I don't know. My next Bruins broadcast is going to be. There's a good chance it may not be until Friday, but I'm pretty sure the World Series will be on Friday, so I don't know about that. Here's the handoff to Mitchell, and he will go down to the 30. Second down and 4 coming up. 9-7 San Francisco leads. Again, the rain is just pouring here in San Francisco. Now under 4.5 to go in the first. Garoppolo with a fake. Going to throw deep, and he's got a man open. Samuel gets away. Samuel pushed out of bounds at the 38. Brought out of bounds by George Odom. That is another first down for the 49ers. And again, that's what Garoppolo's been thriving off of his entire career. Play action, pass, throw, a missile. And this one was almost into traffic. Samuel just able to get in front of the linebacker, making a quick adjustment, and able to get some yardage afterwards for the first down. Ball placed at the 43, and now Garoppolo will take the snap under center, and the handoff goes to Mitchell. Mitchell up the middle, and he'll go down to the 40. Now we have 3.5 to go after the 2-yard run by Mitchell. Second down 8. Dwaley put in motion. Handoff goes. Mitchell will lower the shoulder and brought down at the 38. It'll be third down coming up. And there's DeForest Buckner. Again, former 49er draft pick out of the 2016 class with the double team and then the tackle on Mitchell afterwards. So 3rd down 5 here for the 49ers. They are in way long field goal range for this type of weather. It means they'll probably punt or either go for it. I think in this case they're at the 38, so they probably go for it if anything. But here's Garoppolo. On 3rd and 5, a lob it up for Hasty, and that is the conditions. Oh my, Hasty looked like he stumbled, and obviously the throw is incomplete. That's going to be an overthrow on the stat sheet, but Hasty, I think, just stepped on the dirt a little too hard there, made him lose his balance. And now they're going to try slide for a long field goal. This is interesting. He's 1 for 1 for 34 yards. He is 0 for 1 on extra points. This is a 56-yard attempt. In these conditions, this is bizarre. Good snap. Good hold. Slide. Made it. Unreal. That was a nice kick. Joey Slide from 56. You roll the dice and it pays off. Nice hold. Good kick. In the pouring rain, he makes it in. According to NBC, that one would have made it from 59. I guess I'll mark that one in the chat. I felt like, a 49ers touchdown, the Colts touchdown, I kind of messed up a little bit. On the Elijah Mitchell touchdown, I called him Elijah Moore, and then for the Colts touchdown, I was like, he's going to run. Oh, no, play action. Like, you don't want that. So we'll note the Joey Slide 56-yard field goal, though. Now 12-7 49ers. But, Joey Slide, I mean, that's a risk. Going for a 56-yard field goal with a kicker who was a free agent 3 weeks ago in pouring rain conditions. You know, props to Kyle Shanahan, because guess what? If Slide missed that kick, I'm sitting here right now probably be questioning Shanahan's move. I've been like, that wasn't smart. They should have punted. They could have, tried to stop the Colts at like the 5-yard line or something. If they had a great punt. But yeah, 12-7 49ers instead. Okay. Orlando defeating the Revolution 1-0 at halftime. And we'll take a look at the other soccer games that could be on right now. There's obviously quite a few earlier. West Ham United 1-0. Liverpool beat Manchester United 5-0. Romeo Napoli drawed at 0. Pumas beat Club Toulouan 3-1. Interzononadale, I'm definitely mispronouncing that. In June of, not even going to try. These are European countries or Asian countries. 1-1 tie in that one. Austin FC beat Houston 2-1. Atlas defeating Atlantico 4-0 at the half. Then Santos Langa beating Tulsa 1-0. And Pasha and FC Juarez at 10. Okay, I'm only doing updates for the Revolution for the rest of this game. And then the NBA scores Knicks up 80-74 over the Magic at the end of the third, 76ers beating the Thunder, 98-80 in the fourth, and then Celtics beating the Rockets in the fourth as well, 89-76. Here's the kickoff and a touchback. And out to the 25 goes Carson Wentz. Wentz is ninth in the NFL with an 8 yards per passer rate. He has one interception in 193 passes. That's first in the league, and he has 102.4 completion rating. That's the largest increase in NFL career. Last year it was somewhere in the 30s. Wentz tonight, 3 for 4 for 67 yards and the touchdown to Mo Alley Cox the last time the Colts had the football. Let's see what they can do here. Maybe with a touchdown, they take the lead. They fake it to Taylor on 1st and 10. Wentz going to lob it up down the sideline and a dropped interception by Josh Norman. Oh, he wants that one back. And we almost did the other. Well, we announcer jinx Joey Sly, and I almost had my Colts announcer jinx if Wentz threw a pick there, reading off his incredible statistics. But hands down, Wentz's worst throw of the game. And I don't know in normal conditions if that's a pick or not. I don't know if that's a better quarterback that's a pick or not. But Pro Football Reference is probably chucking that up as an interception for Carson Wentz. But anyway, 2nd and 10. Taking the snap, throwing, and that one was almost picked as well. Oh, Wentz getting a little bit careless with these throws here off the swing pass. Nearly picked by Samson Ekboom, former Ram, and now it's 3rd and 10 coming up here for the Colts, and Wentz is kind of thrown away 2 downs here. We take a look at Norman, who's able to get in front of Zach Pascal. He should have picked that one off, and then the previous play. Yeah, Ekboom almost got the pick as he tried to throw the screen to Nyheim Hines. Wentz trying to audible. 3 seconds to go in the play clock. Wentz takes the snap, fakes it to Hines. Wentz rolling out to his left, throwing across the field. Paris Campbell! And yeah, that one's going to be called for pass interference. All over him. Number 24, that's Kwan Williams. And they are going to call that pass interference 10 times out of 10. Paris Campbell, the intended man. And oh, yes, blatant interference by Williams there. Hard to miss that one. Got the arm around the neck area. That's a no-no. Not to mention, you have your weight on the receiver turned backwards. Not trying to make a play on the ball. That's going to be a penalty. That's the 9th time the 49ers have been penalized for pass interference. That's the 2nd most in the NFL behind the Buccaneers. 1st and 10 for the Colts at the 35. It looks like they still have Hines in there, and they will give it to Hines. First run of the day will go for a loss of 1, brought down by Williams. There you go. He kind of redeemed himself there with a tackle for loss. However, the Colts still in field goal range. Again, no Roberto Blankenship. He's still out. So is Robbie Gould. So, again, it is Sly and Matt Badgley, or Michael Badgley. I always call him Matt Badgley. It's Michael Badgley doing the kicking duties for both teams here. But, yeah, it's the injured kicker game, I guess. 2nd down and 10. Oh, wow, they have Mo Alley Cox trying to cover Bosa. Well, that kind of went good. And here's Hines breaking free. Oh, no, it's Taylor down to the 3. What a run by Jonathan Taylor. It was good blocking by the Colts. Again, they got Quentin Nelson back from injured reserve and doing a nice job shutting down the 49ers D-line right here. Good double team on Bosa after it looked like it was going to be one-on-one with him and Cox. Colts pick up the 2 blockers, and they got a huge run at Jonathan Taylor. So that's going to be a 1st down for the Colts. He has 4 rushers for 43. 1st and goal for the Colts. They put Pascal in motion. Handoff goes. Taylor met at the line, and he'll probably only get a yard. It is Al Shire with the tackle. Second and goal. Look at the speed. I don't know if that was necessarily a blitz or not, but that was a spectacular hit by Alshire, and we got second and goal coming up for the Colts. Let's take a look again here on the replay. Nice inside handoff to Taylor. Alshire just read the play beautifully. Cut up the middle, got the tackle. And now it is second and goal. Could be the last play of the first quarter here. Wentz under center. Put Jack Doyle in motion. Will they snap it? They will not. They have 3 seconds left on the play clock, and it'll be second and goal on the other end of the field when we get the second underway. At the end of one, it is 12-7 49ers, but someone tells me that will not be lasting for much longer. Roaming slope 5-2 of the Blackhawks. Their period just getting underway. The Magic now beating the Knicks 86-80. How about that? You have quite a few lead changes in that one. 76ers and Thunder 98-84. 76ers win that one. And then, Celtics over the Rockets 96-83. Okay. The New England-Orlando game also started the second half. Still 1-0 Orlando in that one. I'll probably take a break, next commercial break. I don't really know what to talk about here. The Bruins beat the Sharks and the Predators beat the Wild. They're in early games tomorrow. Saints, Seahawks. Again, I might be able to commentate that one. I guess we can take a look at next week's NFL schedule. Bengals and Jets. Oh my God, Cincinnati's going to destroy the Jets. Panthers beating the Falcons, maybe? I don't know. Panthers, Falcons. I'll probably pick Atlanta. Oh my goodness. I just realized if the Falcons win next week, they're over 500. That's crazy. Titans and Colts. Titans are going to win that one. Browns should beat the I may actually pick the Steelers if Case Keenum's still playing. We'll see. I don't know. I have to think about Browns and Steelers prediction for a bit. Eagles beat the Lions. The Rams beat the Texans. The Bears, 49ers. Probably 49ers win that one, I guess, depending on their performance today. Bills will beat the Dolphins. Chargers, Patriots. I got the Chargers, but if the Patriots win, I wouldn't be shocked. Jaguars, Seahawks. Again, I have to see how Seattle plays tomorrow. Football team beats the Broncos. Buccaneers beat the Saints. Cowboys beat the Vikings. And Chiefs beat the Giants in Monday Night Football. All right, second and goal. Carson Wentz under pressure. Bosa had him, and Wentz trying to flip it. And it's Alshire with the pick. A horrible decision by Wentz. It is an interception for the outside linebacker. Wentz just trying to shovel past this one into the end zone. He's trying to force an incompletion. You're in the red zone. Take the sack. You have third and goal. You're well inside field goal range. Again, it was Nick Bosa with the pressure, able to go around the left tackle, Eric Fisher. He almost brought down Wentz to his feet, and then Wentz just tries to shuffle pass it forward while he's falling down. That's going to be the second pick of the year for Wentz, and he knew he messed that one up. I guess I'll put that one in there too. But first and 10, play action for Garoppolo, and that one was nearly picked as the intended man was Sherfield. That was an awful interception by Wentz. You take the sack every time in that scenario. Unless it's 4th and goal to win the game, then yes, you shuffle past it forward in hopes of a miracle. But when it's 3rd and goal in a 12-7 game in the first play of the second quarter, you hold on to that football. Mitchell goes down to the 25. It's going to be 3rd down coming up. The Colts can force a 3 and out. They'd be the luckiest team alive right now. Garoppolo since 2017, they're 24-10, averaging about 28 points a game. And again, Garoppolo has 51 touchdowns to 28 interceptions. But with all the other QBs, C.J. Beathard, Nick Mullins, Trey Lance, 7 for 28, 19.7 points per game, 50 touchdowns to 40 interceptions. Trying to think who else. It was Beathard, Mullins, Lance. I gotta be thinking of someone else. This one's gonna be incomplete. 4th and 4, and the Colts do force a 3 and out. And we will see a punt by Mitch Wisniewski. Is that his name? Yeah, Wisniewski. Mitch Wisniewski. Or rather say Ricardo Sanchez for the Colts. Much easier name to pronounce. Zancy punch averaging 46. Nakeem Hines return averaging 5.5 yards per return on 8 returns. Here's Hines. Will return past the 35. Then he's running backwards, and he's brought down at the 38. He probably would have been brought down at the 38. Either way you look at it. So the Colts get lucky with a 3 and out on defense. Still trailing 12-7. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back when the game resumes. All right, out of the commercial break, Jack Doyle in motion. 1st and 10 for the Colts. Ball placed at their own 38. Handoff goes. And a nice little move as Taylor getting 3, brought down by Fred Warner. Warner, of course, getting the $96 million deal this offseason, followed by a Darius Leonard extension, which was in the triple digits. Those are 2 of the best linebackers going at it right now. It's kind of surprising that the Colts defense has been as lackluster as it has been, again, with guys like DeForest Buckner, Darius Leonard, Kenny Moore, I mean, you'd expect that defense to be a little bit better than what it is. Now, obviously, without Julian Blackmon for the rest of the year, it's going to continue to get a little worse here. Pascal put in motion. Handoff goes to Taylor. Taylor cuts it up the middle, and Taylor will go to the 43 before he is tripped up. A great run there by Fred Taylor. Looking like Fred Taylor is Josh Taylor, and that is a first down, or Jonathan Taylor. But, yeah, looking like Fred. I got Fred Taylor on the mind. I was making my top 100 NFL players list real quickly the other day, and Fred Taylor's on that list. No, you can't see that at all, but yeah, it was my top 100 NFL players. They put Wentz Wentz with the play action, and then he overthrows his intended target. That is Kyle Gregson, tight end. Granson. Actually, I've never heard of that name before. That is crazy. I've even heard of the 49ers backup tight end, number 89, Charles Woomer. Even heard of him before, but no luck on the Colts third string tight end. Anyway, he gets his first target of the game, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Wentz with a pump fake, and then he throws to Pascal. He loses yardage. Josh Norman with a huge hit. 3rd down coming up here for the Colts. And I'll take a look again here on the replay. Norman just playing man-to-man. And it's paying off tremendously. Good catch, gained 2 by Ashton Dolan. He made the catch. And Dolan's in the game. I thought it was Pascal for whatever reason, but he's 14, not 16. Dolan making the grab because T.Y. Hilton, after playing one game, is back on injured reserve. It's on short-term injured reserve this time, luckily. But here's Wentz, 3rd and 12, under duress. Escapes from D4, throws on the run, and a drop pick by Mosley. That is the 2nd dropped interception San Francisco has. Wentz should have 3 picks right now. Oh, my goodness. It must be the rain because this is bad. San Francisco, I mean, at least they got the 1 interception that was gift-wrapped to them, but my God, they should have had the Norman one and that one a brief moment ago by Mosley. Oh, my goodness. Well, we are going to get a punt. At least it was 3rd down, so it's not the end of the world. At least the 49ers are still getting the ball, barring a muff punt here. Sanchez to kick it away. Ball's going to land at the 8, and that's where it is fair caught by Mohamed Sanu. All right, we'll head back to commercial break. 11:25 to go. Don't go anywhere. And just a little reminder, make sure you go follow Fletcher Sports Zone on Instagram for daily sports news because I got 2 things to post during this commercial break. But I will come back when the game's back on. And, still 12-7 49ers. They're getting the ball. 49ers back on offense. 1st and 10 San Fran. 11:25 to go in the first half. Again, once this game reaches halftime, I will be heading off for the evening. But I figured since I couldn't commentate game in the afternoon, I'd make it up by doing the first half of the Sunday night game. Here is Mitchell down to the 14. And I'll take a look at Kyle Juszczyk here. Pretty good blocker. As per usual, ranked as the 4th best fullback on Pro Football Focus. I think he is the best fullback in the league, even dating back to his days with the Ravens. And big contributor there to that 5-yard run. Here's the handoff again. Mitchell will pick up 2, maybe 3, and it'll be 3rd down coming up. They're down 2. Handoff. I would have done play action there. 49ers go 3-0. Colts defense playing tough now. I would have done play action, roll out, throw, 1st down. I mean, that's Garoppolo's go-to play, and that's what I would have done there personally. Handoff, and Hasty goes nowhere. So we're going to get another punt here from Mitch Wisniewski, and this one's going to bounce from the 30 all the way down to the 17. It gets a great bounce. So San Francisco goes 3-0. Colts getting it back. 9:22 to go, 2nd quarter. My goodness, these commercial breaks are killing me right now. We'll be back in a moment. Well, that was short-lived. I guess they were doing a 30-second commercial break. Okay. I'll say they had quite a few advertisements in a row there, so that would have been weird. It wouldn't have been weird if they had another one, but it wouldn't have been enjoyable to the audience. So 30-second commercial break. We are back, and Marlon Mack with his first carry. He'll pick up a yard. There was a lot of talk about Marlon Mack. Is he going to get traded to the Chiefs? Is he going to get traded to the Saints? Is he going to get traded to the Dolphins? Well, nothing's happened. He's still the 3rd-string running back in the Colts, and Marlon Mack is not a 3rd-string running back. And I think most people tell you that Marlon Mack is definitely a running back 2 on most teams in the league. It's just with the Colts, they have Jonathan Taylor, who's better, and they already gave Nakeem Hines his money last offseason, so it's kind of like you're stuck with Mack, but, he's good trade bait. Here is Pascal with a gain of 3. I would say, if you are Marlon Mack, if you were the Colts looking for a QB, if you didn't get Carson Wentz, you'd be right in there in the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes. Not saying the Texans would trade with a division rival, but I'm saying they would at least be in the rumors. Marlon Mack would have been a good player to include in that deal, but of course, they got Wentz. The Colts are not going to move on from Wentz after 1 year. I'd be heavily shocked if they did. And again, the interception he threw, that was literally his 2nd pick all year. In a new system, battling through injuries, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Anyway, here's Wentz. Slow snap, 3rd and 7, lobbing it up, wide open drop. Oh my goodness, Nakeem Hines, the best receiving back on the team, just dropped a 20-yard catch and open daylight. Oh my goodness, that could have been I don't know if it would have been a touchdown, but that would have been at least 30 plus yards. The only player near him was Wisniewski Tart. Oh my word. Again, rain is going to play a factor in this game. And now here's Ricardo Sanchez punt. That's going to roll past the 30, all the way down to the 20. You can't handle the punt. It's going to go in the end zone. Is this going to be a safety? The punt goes past Ayuk. He gets tackled in the end zone. He technically touched it when he was out. Oh, are they going to say touchback? Oh, I think they're going to say touchback. Did he touch it? Well, he kicked it. That means he hit it. He kicked it in the end zone. And then he retrieved it a few yards down. And then, it was brought down by Doolin and others for the safety. This is a safety. He touched it when he was out of the end zone. Oh, my gosh. Brandon Ayuk, are you kidding me? That was some okay. You can blame Nyheim Hines on the rain conditions for that drop, but you cannot excuse Brandon Ayuk for that awful, awful punt coverage, even if it is a touchback. That's awful. He touched it. What are they saying? This is actually a touchback? No way. But he touched it before oh my, wow. But the ball touched him before he left the end zone. Therefore, wouldn't you think it's a safety? What? I'm confused. They better review that. If I was Frank Reich, I'm throwing the challenge flag. I don't care. And it is ridiculous. Also, the rookie Lucas Raymond has a hat trick, and the Red Wings are leading the Sharks 6-3. Who would have thought? This has been a wild game full of miscues and everything. Again, it's the rain. If this was in, Indianapolis and we were playing in a dome, we wouldn't have had the Hines drop. We wouldn't have had the missed extra point by Sly. We probably wouldn't have even had that interception by Wentz. Maybe. I don't know. Well, probably not. This is one bizarre game. That Ayuk would have never happened again. I don't know how that's not a safety. Ayuk clearly kicked it forward. I thought it even touched his hand. In my opinion, that's a safety because, again, he touched it when he was out of the end zone and then he retrieved it when it was in the end zone. But I guess I'm going to call it touchback. Ball placed at the 20. I'm not going to question it much longer, but oh my goodness, I'm questioning it. That should be a safety for the Colts. Here's the handoff goes, and getting a gain of 2 is Mitchell. Unless I'd love to find out how it wasn't. Maybe because he wasn't running forward with it. I don't know. Maybe because you never returned it. It just bounced off of him. Then wouldn't that be a muffed punt? I'm not sure. So now Nate after the 2-yard run. And that one's going to be dropped. And ball is loose and complete. Oh, my goodness. We almost had another fumble. That would have been a return touchdown for Muhammad. But instead, we have a 3rd down and 8 coming up. And the rain is absolutely pouring here in Santa Clara. They're trying to wipe off the balls on the sidelines and everything. I think those might even be the kicker balls. Yeah, those are going to be wet if they aren't kept safe. And maybe one of the more bizarre games I've commentated, really, weather-wise. Like, I've commentated games in the rain before. I don't know if I've commentated an NFL game in the snow before. That one's incomplete. The intent man was Dwaley again. I think the rain made Dwaley slip. Oh, my goodness. We have the Typhoon Bowl all over again. What was it? Steelers, Dolphins, 2007, or the Jaguars-Panthers game in 2011? We have the Typhoon Bowl all over again. We're about to head into 1960 football, where teams are going to be running it for the majority of the game, and each quarterback's going to just end the game with about 15 pass attempts. This one's going to be out of bounds. Well, I think Wentz is already near that count. Probably so is Garoppolo, but you know what I mean. I think when the second half comes around, we are going to basically be seeing running, and more running. I do not see Garoppolo throwing much passes anymore. This is one of those games where it looked like the first couple of drives looked like this could have been a high-scoring game, but now it's probably going to be like 49ers are going to win like 18 to like 13 or something. I don't know. But this is going to be a very low-scoring game now. Well, if you're enjoying the broadcast, I'll be back when the game heads out commercial break, hopefully in like 2 minutes. So, see you then. First and 10 for the Colts and the run up the middle. Was that Wentz who tried to run? Well, regardless, we got 2nd and 10 coming up here. Oh, it was a bobble snap. That's what it was, yep. Snaps are going to be more difficult now in these conditions as well, of course. Makes sense. All right. 2nd and 10. In shotgun is Wentz. Inside handoff. Or is that Taylor, actually? Down to the 35-yard line. It looked like it was Taylor. Take a look at Quentin Nelson. Meant to play in these conditions in the trenches. And he is just able to bully Contavious Street. We have a 3rd and 5, though, for the Colts to get out of the huddle. Nelson, his 4th season, started all 52 games at left guard. He was selected first team All-Pro in each of his first 3 seasons. Here's Wentz. Hines, the running back. And Taylor, the running back. I guess they have both out there. Taylor makes the grab, and he lost a yard. Warner with the hit, along with Alshire, and that's going to be another 3 and out. And I'm very curious to see if we're going to have another wonky punt here. I mean, do you even have Ayuk return this punt after what he did last time? I don't know. 4th and 6, we'll see what Ricardo Sanchez can do, though. Staying back at his own 19 to deliver this punt, ball placed at the 35. Sanchez with a good punt. I mean, considering the conditions, this is a very good punt. Ayuk will return from the 20, slips and brought down. 4:32 to go. We will not head to commercial break, thank goodness. All right. 1st and 10, 49ers have it. Dwaley in motion. Ball placed at the 20. Garoppolo bobbled the snap and he'll run forward for a gain of 2. Is an absolute mess. Wentz bobbled his snap last drive, and now Garoppolo messes up his snap. I mean, if you're having trouble exchanging with your center, this is going to be an abysmal second half of football. This is Alex Mack. This is top 5 center in the NFL. Heading up to Garoppolo, who doesn't fumble often. And, oh boy. The ball is wet. Time for the QBs to potentially be wearing gloves. Would that make it more slippery? I don't even know, really. They're going to put tight end in motion. 2nd down, 9. And Trent Cannon. I believe. Is that Mitchell? That's Mitchell with the carry again. Loss of 1. Oh, wow. I was thinking that was Trent Cannon for a second. Let's take a look. There was a flag, and now they're going to make it 3rd down, 12. I think it's going to be a legal shift on the 49ers. 3rd and 12. Here's Garoppolo. He's going to put the tight end in motion. Jimmy G to take the snap, steps back, throws down the middle, reeled in Deebo Samuel. And Samuel's gonna get 11, and he lost the ball. That's a fumble, and the Colts got it at the 28. Oh, Samuel. Again, you hate to see it with the conditions. Not really Samuel's fault. Normal weather, he holds on to that, and it's 4th and 1, and we're seeing a Nhl Wisniewski punt. This is going to be punched out by, Odom made the original tackle. It's punched out by the All-Pro Darius Leonard. I mean, that's just a Pro Bowler doing Pro Bowl things. Leonard will force the fumble. It is on the recovery was Camento Ture, the defensive end. Now the Colts get it back at the 28. So basically a near red zone opportunity here. Jonathan Taylor with a nice little cut. Taylor up the middle. It'll go down to the 19. 1st down for the Colts. They may mark him second in inches, but I think they got to give him the first here. And Samuel's saying, oh my goodness, Mother Nature or not, I should have held on to that football. Indeed, you should have. But a good cutback to the left by Taylor, and Josh Norman was able to bring him down. And then there's Nelson and Fisher, two big men on that left side of the Colts D, again, just kind of wearing down street. Fred Warner hasn't done much other than a couple of lost tackles. Gonna put Doyle in motion. Another handoff. This one goes to Taylor, and he will, looks like, lose a yard. We'll head to the 2-minute warning. '49ers, Colts. 12-7 San Fran leads in the most sloppiest game of the season here at Levi Stadium. Don't go anywhere. About 2 minutes of the first half coming up. Two-minute warning, and there's Darius Leonard. The second forced fumble of the season. 2nd and 12 for the Colts at the 20 off the turnover that has occurred moments ago. 2nd and 12, Wentz, play action, throwing for the end zone, and Emmanuel Mosley is going to get, Mosley's going to get called for pass interference on Michael Pittman Jr. Colts will get it at the 1. That was good press coverage by Mosley. The issue is he started grabbing him, and that was the end of that. Pittman only has one career touchdown, by the way. He's still been a game changer on the field. Very good yards after the catch guy. Almost went up and reeled that one in with one hand, but again, Mosley just kind of started to hug Pittman. Pittman had no room to make an adjustment, not really a room to make a play on the ball. And Ultimately, that was pass interference. The passing tap for Doyle on 1st and goal is incomplete, so now you have 2nd and goal coming up. Second and goal coming up. You just got to run it here. Wentz under center. Pascal in motion. They do not go for the end around. They go for the handoff. Taylor up the middle. And on the second effort, he's not in. 3rd and goal. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts. And definitely San Francisco, whenever they get the ball back, they're probably just going to be taking knees and heading into the half. But yeah, Taylor's trying to go up the middle. Actually lost a yard. Well, placed at the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. I think it is 2 down territory for the Colts. There's no way you go down to the 2-yard line in these conditions and you kick a field goal. You got to just go for it. Think of it as you have 2 downs right now if you're Indianapolis. You'll try to avoid that, though. They put Doyle in motion. 3rd and goal. Low snap. Handoff goes. Wentz has got to keep it himself. And scores. Touchdown. Carson Wentz off the keeper. He fooled me as well. Faked it to Taylor. Takes it to the right. And the Colts cash in off the Leonard fumble. There you go. 13-12. Indianapolis taking the lead. 13-12, and they might even go for 2 here. But 1 play at a time, a touchdown for Carson Wentz. We'll timestamp that one. Carson Wentz touchdown rush there, sliding in over Jaquiski Tart and scoring. And yep, they're going to go for 2. There's exactly a minute to go in the half. Here's Wentz. Put Hines in motion. Taylor to his right, Hines to his left. Handoff goes to Hines. They fake it. Wentz throws. That one should have been picked, but an incompletion forced by Josh Norman in the end zone, so it remains 13-12 Indianapolis. So with a minute left, I think San Francisco is just going to take knees and head into half. I don't blame them, really. So kickoff from the 35. This one will be returned from the 6. Deebo Samuel's got a hole, and he'll go out past the 30 to about the 33. Oh, no, it's Trent Cannon. I saw the 9. I was thinking it was Samuel, but Trent Cannon, yep, he has been the 49ers kick returner all game. Makes sense that it is him. It was Darius Leonard was a 5-year, $98.5 million extension with $52.5 million guaranteed, and Warner was a 5-year, $95.25 million deal with $40.5 million guaranteed. I thought Leonard was around it is around $100 million. I thought it was $100 million though, but nope, 98. I mean, at that point, you might as well give him $100 million. Probably is $100 million with signing bonuses and stuff. Like that, I think we got a false start here on the 49ers, and we will. Oh my gosh, the referees. The referees' uniforms are drenched. Oh my god, wow. You know, it wouldn't shock me if we have a delay coming out of the half. It really wouldn't. I feel bad for these officials, man. You want to know how much rain they're carrying on their uniforms right now? My God. 1st and 15. I'd imagine they're just going to run out the clock here. Hasty gets the carry, up a gain of 2 to the 30. Yeah, I think any team's going to call timeouts. They just want to get to shelter as quickly as possible. I mean, there's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. San Francisco's going for the win right now, but Colts are going to call a timeout. Well, maybe the Colts are playing friendly fire here because this backfires. The 49ers pick up a first down. They end up scoring. That's not going to be good. Second down 13, and the handoff goes to Hasty again, brought down the line of scrimmage. Let's see, another Colts timeout here. Oh, my word. Third and 13, all that. Now they're going to take a knee. So we reached halftime. It's 13-12 Colts at the half. Yeah, Garoppolo's taking a knee on third and long. I don't blame him. And that'll be the end of the broadcast. Hope everyone enjoyed it. I would have loved to stay on for the second half, too, especially this game is definitely going to fly. The second half's definitely going to fly by due to the conditions. But, yeah, I'll not be able to broadcast the remainder of this game. I would love to, but I can't. Again, hopefully next week I can squeeze in a full game. That'll be tough as well, though. I think Sundays moving forward, unfortunately, going to be a little bit busy for me, which isn't good for the football broadcast side of things. But, I am a busy guy and stuff, so it is what it is. And, like I said, even though I might not be commentating on YouTube on Sunday, I'm still doing something sports-related. Not on YouTube, but I am still doing something sports-related, so it's still pretty awesome, and it's just stuff I can put on my college resume and, learn new experiences, learn great experiences, right? But, yeah, I'll be back with another NFL broadcast soon, maybe even tomorrow, really. I'm really thinking about doing Saints and Seahawks, but, yeah, we'll see about that. But, yeah, Colts leading 13-12 at the half. Hope everyone enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Grant Fluff from Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening.